Welcome to today's market update, 19th of February with Ty from UTG. So let's dive right in. So over the last 24 hours, wow, what a 24 hours it has been. We've seen a $34 billion 24-hour volume. We've seen the market cap jump up now to $132 billion, with Bitcoin obviously still retaining the number one spot. Our biggest winners over the last 24 hours, EOS. What a run it has had, up 23.46%. Followed by Mixin. What the hell is Mixin? Followed by Holo, ISOT, Bitcoin Cash, Walton Chain, Pundi. Some of the usual culprits in there as well. And the biggest losers over the last 24 hours, Wax, 18% down, with Aurora, Arc, Quant, and Bat taking up the other spots. In terms of biggest losers besides Wax, not a terrible day in terms of loss for those particular coins. We're going to jump into BTC. We have seen some decent bullish activity over the last few days, even after a bunch of uncertainty as we were trying to break out from that retrace. Current move seems exhausted. As we see now, it has started to fall back a little bit and fell just short of our predicted supply zone, just up here around the 3942 level. So we are expecting a small retrace here over the next few days, maybe even less, as the market is lit green for now. Final target for this three-wave push, may find it hard to break that level. We have circled a area here as well, which we believe is a 38% retrace from the overall downtrend from the drop at the 6K-ish mark. So today is a good day for us to take profits and watch the retrace, in our opinion. And if things are brewing, we may long again with that 4,000 to 4,019 target in mind for our next exit area. If we blow over it, the next area of interest would be around 4,200 here, as we can see at the top of this candle. So be mindful of the shorts and the longs charts. The shorts getting stopped out and closed, and longs taking profits as they both turn red. We believe we may see some movement in some alts over the next few days while BTC settles down and people load up with their profits. And that retracement area is going to be vital and needs to hold. Otherwise, we are going lower. So we can see this push here. We're thinking it may come back down to this 3746 mark, potentially 3787 before that final fifth wave up to the 4,025 or 4,014, between that area, sort of 4,014 to 4,020. And from that push, it would be a tidy little 6%. So if you're hitting it on BitMEX, you'd want to set some pretty conservative leverage areas around the 10 to 25x mark if you are playing it safe. So moving on to a little bit of news now. Craig Wright. Craig Wright. Are we sick of him yet? I think we are. So Craig Wright has said that he is now, as he has always said, the self-proclaimed creator of Bitcoin. He is now stating that he's willing to testify under oath that he is Satoshi Nakamoto. Well, that's the conclusion that draws following Wright's response to a comment request from the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. On December 28th, the CFTC published a request for input on crypto assets, mechanics, and markets. This is primarily to understand more about Ethereum, the difference between Ether and Bitcoin. So as the CFTC is a federal agency, responses to RFIs should be, well, not fraudulent at any rate. And on 15th of Feb, Wright posted his response, introducing himself and stating, under the pseudonym of Satoshi Nakamoto, I completed a project that started in '97 that was filed with the Australian government as Blacknet. He then goes on to claim that the amount of misunderstanding and fallacious information around blockchain systems, including ETH, has resulted in his decision to become more public. If that wasn't enough, we saw him being very public around the fork, the BCH fork with Bitcoin SV, Satoshi's vision being his baby, so to speak, when he's really come into prominence as a real dick over the last couple of months. But anyway, not going to give him too much spotlight. He is now looking to swear under oath that he is the real Satoshi Nakamoto. Crazy. This is some good news out of Norway. We can see that Liberstad, a libertarian city in southern Norway, has reportedly dumped fiat currencies and cash in place. It has instituted its own cryptocurrency, the very originally titled City Coin. So what they state, the spokesman told express.co.uk, Citycoin is a secure and innovative crypto based on City Chain, a smart city platform that enables the design, implementation, and use of next-gen services for smart cities and their citizens. That's the first cryptocurrency to be officially adopted by a smart city. Citycoin is the only medium of exchange within Liberstad. It will be used for the payment of city services and worker wages and for funding civic projects. So the citizens can pay for anything ranging from haircuts and eggs or to artesian loaf of bread using Citycoin, making a milestone for real-world use of blockchain tech. Over 100 land plots have already been sold within Liberstad, and more will become available to purchase using City in the near future. So cryptos like BTC and libertarianism have long gone hand in hand, and Liberstad and Citycoin are just further small examples of what could be in store for freedom-loving individuals in the not-so-distant future. Love to hear your thoughts on what you think about Liberstad and Citycoin. This is something that we can adopt here in Australia or adopt in other countries around the world with success. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Bitmain. Ooh, it's been a rough few months for Bitmain. So they have announced the new iteration of its 7-nanometer Bitcoin mining chip. Cryptocurrency mining hardware behemoth says the new and improved 7nm chip offers greater energy efficiency for mining operations. So the company announced the news on a blog post published on Monday 18th on its official blog. According to the statement, the new BM1397 chip offers faster and cheaper cryptocurrency mining. The TSMC, which is the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, try to say that 5 times fast, who is Bitmain's chip supplying contractor, manufactured the chip using the former 7nm FinFET process. Bitmain says its new class of 7nm chips is designed for cryptos like Bitcoin and BCH using the SHA-256 proof of work POW mining algorithm. So according to the company, the new mining processor provides significant improvements in power efficiency from the earlier 7nm chips released in November 2018. So in a small excerpt of the announcement, it does read, the new BM1397 chip requires lower power, can offer an energy consumption to computing ratio as low as 30J-TH. This is a 28.6% improvement in power efficiency in comparison with Bitmain's previous 7nm chip, the BM1391. And in this as well, the post also revealed the new upgraded 7nm chips would come as part of a proposed S17 and T17 Ant miner models. Bitmain is yet to disclose any timetable for when these new miners will be ready for release. Hopefully soon they could use the boost. This is quite big as well. The owner of Indeed and Glassdoor, for those who don't know, Indeed is a job-seeking site and Glassdoor is a business review site or a reviews site, quite a good one at that too. So Japanese employment information services company Recruit Co. has invested in a blockchain-focused company, Beam Development Limited, according to an announcement published on Feb 18. So as per the release, Recruit has invested in Israeli blockchain startup Beam Development. The investment was made through Recruit's $25 million fund called the RSP Blockchain Tech Fund. The latter is focused on investing and acquiring shares in blockchain and crypto companies. So what is Beam? Well, Beam is a privacy-oriented crypto project that reportedly secures transactions by enabling transaction data to be verified by a specified third party. The announcement states that the Beam token provides the divulging of transaction data to third parties and protects users' transaction info. So Recruit further stresses that it recognizes the revolutionary impact of blockchain tech in facilitating innovation while preserving confidential data. But at the same time, Recruit understands the need for appropriate government regulation to ensure that this new technology is not abused. So recently, Beam announced that it plans to introduce a Wimble-compatible Lightning network to enhance the altcoin in commercial settings where payments would require quick confirmations. So while Beam's paper states that their transaction capacity is 3 times faster than that of Bitcoin's, the paper notes that it is not the same level as other major payment processors. According to a Litecoin Foundation blog post on Feb 7, Wimble is in part a variant of confidential transactions, which allows for transactions to be obfuscated yet verifiable so as to achieve both heightened privacy and prevent double spending. So at press time, Beam is trading at $1.26, having gained around 4.5% on the day, according to data from CoinMarketCap. The coin's market cap is around 7.8 million, while its daily trading volume is around 7 million at press time. And lastly, we are 10 days out from the Constantinople hard fork. The ETH Hardfork scheduled to take place in 10 days. It is on Feb 28 our time. It has been pushed back, obviously, as we've seen beforehand now, but ETH rose to the claim to be the biggest gainer earlier in the week as well. Additionally, most of the coins in the market seem to have gained their momentum from ETH having a bit of a push. So more so, what they're trying to do, ETH is also trying to make strides in terms of development. The project is currently focused on upgrading on its upcoming upgrade, which is the Constantinople upgrade, which is also one of the most awaited hard forks of this year. The hard fork is second phase of the Metropolis, and the upcoming phase, the third stage of Ethereum. The first two stages of Ethereum were Frontier and Homestead, and the next stage after Metropolis is Serenity. And that stage introduces proof of stake and plasma on Ethereum. So the Constantinople hard fork was initially set to take place towards the end of 2018. However, due to the issues that were discovered in the Rinkeby testnet, the hard fork was pushed ahead to take place in the month of January 2019. That obviously didn't happen. And now here we are again. So the block that was supposed to upgrade the entire network was 7080000, but this was cancelled on the eve of the scheduled date. So this time, one of the bug bounty teams of Ethereum, the chain security, discovered that one of the Ethereum improvement protocols, the EIP, would make some smart contracts vulnerable to re-entrancy attacks after the hard fork occurs, which resulting in the key stakeholders of Ethereum deciding that it would be best solution to delay that hard fork. So according to the recent announcement, the hard fork is estimated to take place on the 28th of February, which is 10 days from now. We're talking US time. I should note the fork will occur at block 7,280,000 around 6:07 p.m., which is over in the States. So the data presented by Ameridata shows that at press time there are around 43,950 blocks remaining before the fork takes place. So there you go. There's your news. Some of the major news for the 19th of Feb 2019. Is this something that you'd want to see more of? Is this something that you like? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. We'll keep them short and sweet. But as always, we're looking at BTC and we're looking at ETH and LTC to help us understand where the market is going. So this is our prediction here. We're thinking a retrace down to 3770 or thereabouts before that fifth wave push up to around our 4019 mark. Keep your eyes on that. Let us know what you think over at www.unitytradinggroup.com and come jump into our Discord, or we'd love to see you on the socials. Until next time, trade safe, trade smart, and trade to win. See you soon.